Hey everybody, how are you? My name is Scott Pasinski, and I am talking to you today about Los Angeles County SEO for law firms, attorneys, and lawyers. So here's what we're going to talk about today. I want you to, I'm going to overview our company. I'm going to review with you the experience within the company, the connections that we have, testimonials, and why all of that is super duper important. Also, I want to talk about why SEO is the absolute best marketing in the world via the Google superhighway, and also search results and what they really mean, lost revenue, and I'm going to talk to you about that, but also more importantly, how to get it back and our guarantee. And then from there, obviously, how to get moving and started immediately. All right. So, name of the company is SJP Group. Started in August 1st of 2008. Actually, we were in business in 2006, 1st of January, but incorporated in '08. And we had A plus rating, which just goes to show the integrity of the business. And here's me, the CEO. Again, there's a picture of my mug, Scott Pasinski. I've been in internet marketing since 1998, officially in business, as I stated, in August 1st of '08. What makes this interesting for myself is that because of my vast experience and knowledge and connections in the business, I meet 2 times a week with the top SEOs in the world, and and between themselves and me, we're connected to virtually all of the major internet players. So what we're able to do, why that's important to you, is that we're able to understand um, all businesses plan 3, 6, 9, 12 months in advance. And all these top internet players are doing exactly that. So when we have connections inside, whether we know people at Google Places or Google or Facebook or LinkedIn, etc., we know what they're going to be doing. So why that's important is that when we help rank a website, we know in advance of what the changes are going to be, what the direction that they're going to take. So oftentimes in the SEO world, people had in the past, they had experience with an SEO company who maybe got them some results and then all of a sudden it fell off. Well, that shouldn't happen working with us, because what we're able to do is plan in advance and make sure that we strategize, much like the art of war. And what we're going to be doing is making certain that you've got the top rankings throughout however long we're working together. Okay, so we're extremely well connected to both industry players and sites that where you want to and need to be ranked on. Okay, here's a nice little testimony I just recently received from a company called Energy Revenue America. Now, I actually didn't do any work for Energy Revenue, but their predecessor was a company called DDC Oil and Gas, and what I did for them was I took them from like obscurity, and we were able to, you can see here, we were able to beat the likes of Exxon, Chevron for major investor, oil and gas investor keywords. So we leapfrogged over all them. We helped this company earn millions of dollars of investment capital, which, if anybody knows about oil and gas, you need that. And they took all that, built up their portfolio, and then they were able to sell to this publicly traded company. It actually was more of a joint a merger or acquisition or something like that. But the long and short of it all is they did so well that they were acquired by this smaller publicly traded company, and that's exactly what they wanted to do, and I helped them accomplish their goals, which is pretty proud of that. Here's some of my SEOers that I meet with on a regular basis: Alex Becker, Cotton Grammer, Jim Kelly. He's actually an ex-Department of was that a NASA, NSA, or Department of Defense. Oh, Department of Defense. I'm sorry, Department of Defense employee. Greg Morrison, Michael Long, Gregory Ortiz. As you can see here, all these guys make 6 figures, and that's not really what's impressive. But what's impressive is the fact that they make the 6 figures, what they have to do to get that to be done. And those are the people that we work with, and I'm part of, and I do too. And because we're able to make that kind of money and understand Google, I should say, understand Google that well, we're able to make that kind of money, and I can actually transfer that and share that with you. and help you rank as well and help you dominate for your keywords. Okay, so now let's talk about why clients who call you from the internet are the absolute best. Okay, so let's imagine Google is a super highway. I found this little map. I put these little keywords here, and if you notice, they align kind of with the streets below them. And what I'm showing you as an example is that Google is a highway. As you can see, there's a whole bunch of information on Google. All these streets. Consider each one of these streets that you see throughout, even beyond what I'm showing you in these couple three um, keywords that I typed in here. All these streets are literally keywords that people could have typed in something else. All these derivatives of these different words. And the fact of the matter is, when people type in these keywords, they're looking for a specific street. You don't go driving down to go to the mall thinking, well, I don't know what street that is. I'm gonna go, I'll take a right here. Where am I? I don't know. No, you go down a street, which leads you to another street, which takes you to the street where you want to be. And in this case, these keywords are streets. As an example I'm going to use, these are streets on the internet that people are going to want to go to, customers, clients, potential clients, that they'll type these keywords in. And in this case, it's tax practitioner Beverly Hills. That's a street. That's an option somebody would have with if they got tax issues of some sort. CPA Beverly Hills, another street they could have took. Tax attorney Beverly Hills, another street they could have took. So point of the matter is, when they type in these keywords and they get on that street, when they type in those keywords and the results that Google shows, all those businesses are the businesses on that street. So I'm going to go over all that a little deeper. Okay, so that highway leads to specific roads. So in the example, let me just show you again. This previous example, tax attorney Beverly Hills. So here we got you, tax attorney Beverly Hills. So here's the street that they're on now. They type this in, and here's the results that they got. Now every one of these results has to do with the fact that this person is looking for that specific road, which means they're looking for that specific type of business. So they're not looking for a shoe store. There's not a doctor. There's not a hospital. There's not a mall. There's not a florist, etc. These are all Beverly Hills tax attorneys. This is what they want. They chose to drive down this street, much like you would drive down the final street to get to the mall. This is your mall. This is the street that leads to your business. This is the business that leads to your bank account. All right, so obviously we use tax attorney Beverly Hills. This is the example I'm going to use throughout. However, understand I know you're an attorney, and what I'm going to show you here I could do and our company can do for virtually any keywords. So whether it be maritime law, bankruptcy law, personal injury, it doesn't make a difference, real estate law, anything to do with an attorney, we're able to rank for it. That's how well we do what we do. Okay, so now these people are on that street. Because they're on that street and chose to go down that exact specific road of tax attorney Beverly Hills, again, as our example, they're captive audience on Google via the keywords. Those keywords became the street and made them a captive audience. And what we're going to do is we're going to show you how to capture them. So first thing that happens in a relationship with us is we're going to help you increase your exposure by putting your business in the most important places on Google, dominating the rankings. Then we're going to help you grow your customer base because you're in the right place. And then because of that, inevitably you increase your revenue. Also, your ROI is extremely important to us. So make your hard-earned dollars work for you for years to come. Our SEO is forward thinking. As I told you earlier, we understand what's happening in the future because of our relationships, our connections. We're partners. Technically, I know there'd be an agreement, but we work together. I'm not subservient to people. I don't expect you to be subservient to me. We work collectively. If you need someone to dominate, we're not the organization to do it. If you're looking for someone to partner with and help you grow your business, that's who we are. Our company provides monthly reports to show exactly what's happened, rankings, updates, etc. Obviously, all noteworthy news. We consider ourselves SEO geniuses, only because, again, of our connections and how long we've been in the business, our experience, etc. Okay, so now how does all that transfer to being important to you? So why search engine optimization and marketing your law practice? So according to LexisNexis, here's the information that I think is important to you. Now, all of this is from 2012. So all the information I'm going to share with you here and on the next slide is a little bit outdated, but the numbers are bigger. So I'm only going to bring to you what I can substantiate. So first of all, in 2012, 58 million consumers in the US sought out an attorney. Of that, 44 million of the consumers searched for attorneys online. That should be 2012 right here. So 44 million people were looking for your services. Obviously not exactly you, but attorney services in 2012, 44 million. Now this is 2015. Everything has grown substantially since then. Okay, so 57% in 2012, 50% of the consumers who searched for an attorney online, they actually had hired that attorney. 57% of those 44 million. Okay, so what does that mean? That means that's over 25 million clients in 2012, and the market has grown significantly over the last 3 years. So 25 million potential clients had secured a law practice, an attorney, in 2012. And I know the numbers are much greater. I just wasn't able to find exactly what those numbers are. Okay, so where do you need to be on Google? Well, you need to be in the top five search results. That's where you need to be. You absolutely have to be. That's where all the clicks are coming from. All right. Now, this is a chart. This is a company called Advanced Web Marketing and Advanced Web Ranking. I'm sorry. And I think their numbers are a little bit lower than what I really believe the numbers are. So every study is a little bit different. So just off of my experience, I'm going to show you what they say. I'll tell you what I believe, really. So 67.6% of the top of all the clicks. So when somebody types in, again, that Google road that we're talking about, tax attorney Beverly Hills. And again, remember, I'm going to be able to do this for you and your municipality and your actual practice. So they say 67.6% of all the clicks are in the first 5 organic results. Okay, so what does that mean? That means you need to be put in you need to get ranked in the top position, second, third, fourth, fifth positions. If you're not in the top 5 positions, it doesn't make a difference because no one's going to find you. If you're at the bottom of page 1, only position 6 through 10, only 3.73% of the people will find you. That means 100 searches are done on your keyword. On that Google road we talked about, only 3 people are going to click on the bottom 6. So you might get 1 click. Second page, it's even worse. If you're on the 3rd page, forget it. You got to be on the 1st page, top 5, period. Okay, this is information that is very important. Now I believe this number is a little bigger here. So I think it's about 75%, and all these are up a little bit more. Okay, so what's a typical search result look like? All right, so ads account for less than 9% of all the internet traffic. I think it's about 5 to 7%, because what happens is, much like when you're watching television, the commercial comes on. That's when you go to the bathroom, to grab a drink, a bite to eat. So what happens is people become blind and deaf to these ads right here. You can see where it says ad, all these ads. They only get about 5 to 7% of all the clicks. Some information says as much as 9, but I think it's about 7% roughly. People become blind to this. They don't even care. People don't want to be sold. That's the important thing. They don't want to be sold. They want to believe in, they believe in what Google delivers as a quality search result. And that's why Google's got the reputation it does. So this is what a typical search result looks like. So that's part 1. Part 2, this is the local search results. This is what rocks. Okay, you don't want to be an ad like I showed you just now. You want to be the local search results. This is what rocks. So these Google pins right here, whenever you see ABC, sometimes DEFG, this is where you want to be. There's two places you want to be. You want to be here, and then on the next slide, I'm going to show you something else. So as you can see here, these are all local companies, local businesses. Here's the map to prove where they are. People look at this, they click on these first. Okay, so you want to be here. Absolutely. Tax attorney, Beverly Hills. Now, if you're in Beverly Hills and you just type in tax attorney, you're going to get the same result. You could just get rid of this Beverly Hills, because what Google's sensitive to the geographic location that a person is at as they type in the search results. So this is where you want to be right here. Local results rock. Local results rock. Please remember that. This is where you want to be. Okay, the second best place to be, and even equally, I'll say equally important, is right here. Okay, so below the local search results is what you call the organic search results. And this is where Google has 10 different actual organic results. Now, I'm going to show you that not only is it important to be here in those 10 results, obviously in the top 5 again, but also we're going to show you how our organization is able to bring in multiple web properties with your company information that actually will enhance your exposure as much as 200, 300, 400% over all of your competition. So we're going to give you more exposure on page 1 than any other website has. And I'm going to show you that in a minute. So what does it mean if you're not in the top 5 search results? It means that you've got lost revenue and lost opportunities. Okay, literally every keyword, there's hundreds or thousands of potential clients who go to your competitors every month. Okay, so if you're not in the top, those hundreds or thousands of people are going to all your competitors. That's just the bottom line every month. Okay, and that means tens of thousands of dollars of lost revenue every month, because you have to think about what's the lifetime value of a client. So if you're able to get 5, 10, 15, 20 more clients every month, how much is each client worth to you? And if you're not getting those clients and they're going to your competitors, that's what you're losing. So think about what you're making right now, and then think about adding 5, 10, 20 clients, and we'll specifically go over all that as part of my program here. When you call us, we can get specific on that. So imagine that money's going to all your competitors. It should be going back down the Google keyword road. They should be landing there. They should be seeing your business. They should be directing them to call you. You pick up the phone. You are in their business. They become your client, and then that money goes in your bank account. You made the influence. So if you don't do it, then you lost the influence. You didn't help the people you wanted to. And what that really means is your competitors, your competition, they made the money and they had the influence. Okay, so let's talk about us again. We absolutely guarantee our results, and here they are. We guarantee we got 2 guarantees. Number 1, the local guarantees. I showed you. Here's all those pins that I outlined, the Google pins for the local search results. We guarantee a top 5 placement or better. Obviously, the higher the better. So first and foremost, if you're not in here, we want to get you in here, and then what happens is, as we build a Google trust and the Google respects the site according to the Google algorithm. Remember, Google doesn't have an opinion. Google doesn't have feelings. It's an algorithm. So we understand what that algorithm is. We reverse engineered it. We know exactly what's going on. I personally have scored a top 1/2 of 1% in analytical reasoning, which means that I'm able to reverse engineer and understand things in a different way than most people do. And what I've understand is how Google sees a website, how Google needs things to be in order to rank that website in the top. So first thing that we got to do again is to get into A, B, C, D, E, and then from there, as the relationship continues and month in and month out, we keep building it up to hopefully A. But again, Google doesn't sit there waiting for your website and say, oh my God, I've been waiting for this guy's or girl's website. No, you have to earn it through the Google algorithm. So sometimes it takes a little bit longer because depends how competitive the industry is. So if you're a personal injury attorney, they tend to spend a little bit of money oftentimes, and it takes a little bit longer, but inevitably we can get to number 1. So if you choose to market to your local clientele, in this Google Maps, it's actually called Google My Business, then this is the guarantee. And if you're uncertain as to what I'm referencing here, At the end, I'm going to share my phone number, and then just give me a call, give a company a call. We'll go over everything specifically, what it means and how it works. The second guarantee is right below the Google Maps, as I outlined earlier, is the Google organic search results, and this is their guarantee. Again, we guarantee top 5 placement. So automatically, if you did both programs, you would see that you would be in the Google Maps, and you would have 2 different positions on page 1 at the minimum. And also, as you can see here, there's other companies like Yelp and AVVO. Um, let's see what else is in here. Fine Law, Justia. We're able to help. I'm going to show you in the next couple slides how we're going to be able to help you get even more than 1 or 2 or even more, 3, 4, 5 positions on Google. So again, just to stick with this guarantee for a minute, getting the top 5 of the organic results. Obviously, the higher the better, as I said before. And this is, again, if you choose the second program too. You don't have to choose the second program. You could choose the first one. You could choose the first and second. So if you're uncertain as to what I'm talking about, just give us a call. I'll share my number at the end of the slide here. Okay, so let's open the doors to the potential website, your potential website domination. Let me show you what that's all about. So what if not only your website ranks in the first page of Google, but how about seeing these rank for you too? And what I'm going to show you is how you can own multiple first page listings. Okay, we can also rank you for these and thousands more. Facebook, Yelp, eBay, obviously your website. BBB report, if you got a good BBB report, Twitter, Yellow Pages, YouTube, Amazon, all the different websites and web properties out there. There's literally thousands of them. There's a key couple 25 out there that we can help rank for. I'm not gonna get you every link and on first page, but we could definitely get you multiple, which is super important because you can have 2, 3, 4, 500 times greater exposure than your competitors, which enhances the possibility and probability of that person clicking on your link on that keyword. Because remember, they're down that keyword road. Tax attorney Beverly Hills in my example I'm using. And again, don't get confused with the fact I can do this for whatever business, whatever municipality you're in. So the fact is they click on that keyword, and on that keyword is that road, which is going to have your business with 2, 3, 4, 500% more exposure than your competitors. Domination. Okay, so some of the law practices that we're currently accepting applications from, and if I don't say that, just it's pretty much if you're an attorney, we can rank for anything. So whether you're a brain attorney, birth attorney, maritime attorney, oil and gas attorney, debt creditor, collections, bankruptcy attorneys, bankruptcy and debt, transportation attorney, real estate attorney, labor attorney, it makes no difference. We're going to be able to rank you. Okay, so listen, I just want to thank you for taking your time out of your busy schedule and watching our presentation. We genuinely care about your business as much as you do, because look at it's just how we do business. We know that your business becomes our business, and I have to excel in your business as much as I want to excel in my business in order for my business to grow. So there's this big symbiotic relationship between the two, and your business is extremely important to us. I don't care if I met you or not. I care because you picked up the phone and you called us. So I hope to earn your trust, respect, and only then do I hope to earn your business. So here's to your success. Here's how to proceed. Call us immediately so you can get started. Okay, give us a call today at 716-634-5321. All right, that's the first step. Okay, what's going to happen after that is we're going to need to learn of your goals. So think about what you want to do, how much you want to earn, what's basically where you want your company to be. Then after that, much like what a good law attorney would do, is that you're going to do some sort of discovery form. Well, I need to understand your business in its in depth from the website perspective, and again, in relationship to your goals. So what we're able to do then is step 4, send you a customized proposal that helps you achieve your goals. All right. And then from there, we go ahead, roll up your sleeves, we get into an agreement together, and we get to work. So I want you to go ahead, give us a call immediately, 716-634-5321. And we're going to go ahead and make certain that we get you more exposure than your competition. We're going to help you dominate better than your competition. Remember how this whole thing works. A person types in a keyword. In this case, in this example, Beverly Hills tax attorney or tax attorney Beverly Hills, either way. So that's the road they drove in on. There's no ancillary businesses on there. This is a captive audience. On that road are only tax attorneys. Okay? So that means that these people are serious clients who are looking for your business. And now what's important at that point in time is for you to get as much exposure on that road. You have to be the most alluring business on that road. So those people, when they get to that road, that tax attorney, Beverly Hills road, they are captivated to you because they see you on your business website. They see you on the local. They see you on your Yelp. They see your Facebook. They see a YouTube video. All of a sudden, you have 5 properties, and they're like, wow, this is the company that obviously they look like they're the best company because Google has positioned them to be the best company. They must be good. I have to call them. So that's what we do. So give us a call immediately, 716-634-5321. Again, I hope to earn your trust, your respect, and only then do I hope to earn your business. Have yourself a great day.